It seems to be the OPPO Ultras here because this is one powerful and good-looking phone. This is our look at the new OPPO Find X9 Ultra. Not only do we have the OPPO Find X9 Ultra, we also have the Hasselblad photography kit that was launched alongside the phone. First things first, let's unbox. Amazing looking phone, and I have the Canyon Orange. Truth be told, I'm happy for every single non-black Ultra device that's launched. Look at the detail on this phone. This does come in one other color. We have it in Tundra Umber, which is this really nice textured back. So this is vegan leather. And as you can see, this whole look is inspired by Hasselblad cameras. And of course, I went with a non-black flagship. And my confession is, for the first time ever, I almost picked that black one because it just looks so good. And that pop of orange on the camera button on that, so good. Now, aside from this being non-black, there is another reason why I opted for the Canyon Orange, and that's because of the photography kit. I'd say that this is the best looking photography kit case, I'd say. And it really does match the Tundra Umber phone. So I figured I get the orange one because with this case, I get the black look anyway. And bonus, I love how the orange peeks through on here with this case. Now, let's take a closer look at this phone. So we have the photography case on here still. And as you can see, it has that texture. This is very similar to the black version of this phone. Let's get to the phone. We have that impressive camera bump with Hasselblad branding, and even just this camera bump has so much detail. This is the Canyon Orange, and though it has a smooth back, you can see a slight pattern on there, which I think is a nice subtle touch. Now, by no means is this a small phone. That's a 6.8-inch QHD 144Hz screen, and this thing is powered by a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, and it has a massive 7050 mAh battery. At the bottom here, you get SIM tray, USB-C port, speakers. On one side, volume rocker, unlock button. And then we have this, which is your camera control button. It's that haptic button that allows you to zoom in or out. This is honestly very useful for mobile photography. And yes, that button is fully customizable. And then you also have this snap key, and this is something that you can also switch around. And up top, you also get some speakers. Now again, when you look at that module, we know that's a big boy. Let's finally talk about these cameras. Okay, let's talk about the thing that I'm most excited about with this phone. The OPPO Find X9 Ultra has killer cameras. And I don't say that lightly. First up is a main 200 megapixel shooter, and this has an aperture of 1.5. You also get two telephoto cameras on this, 200 megapixel 70mm shooter, and a 50 megapixel periscope shooter that can do 10 times optical zoom and 20 times optical quality zoom. You also get a 50 megapixel wide, and all of these four cameras combined, this will give you consistent performance with different focal lengths. That's the beauty of the X9 Ultra setup. So you get amazing images from 14mm with that wide, and then your 1x being shot by that main 200 megapixel shooter is 23mm. Cropped in, that's 47mm, which gives you a nifty 50, and still great quality because after all, that's a 200 megapixel sensor you're using on that camera. And then you move on to the first periscope camera for 3 times optical zoom or 70mm, and then that 200 megapixel telephoto camera is cropped in to get quality 5, 6, or 7 times zoom. Switching to the second periscope camera where you get 10 times zoom or 230mm, and you can zoom in even further. And then at this point, you can add on that photography kit with a 300mm clip-on lens for even crazier zooms. I'll show you more samples of the lens later on in this video. But as you can see, because of the cameras on this phone, it basically covers that whole range. And therefore, all that means is that you have a camera on your phone that is very versatile and will give you great photos no matter the zoom. Now we're not done yet because there is one more camera on here, and basically that's something that will help with the color of your shots. It should mean more accurate colors and skin tone. This is actually quite hefty now, and while I did say that this is the best looking photography kit case, it's not the most comfortable because my weak fingers and this heavy lens, they don't have a lot to hold on to. So for this case, you have to connect it to Bluetooth first, and then you have the shutter and this zoom toggle. We have to turn on the teleconverter mode. And so now we have 13 times zoom or 300mm, and it punches in, and from here you can punch into 400, 600, and then back to 300, and then you have 30 times zoom, 800, 1000mm, 690, and then you have 60 times zoom, and I can see like the bolts on that tower actually looks so nice and clear. This year, a lot of brands are understanding the value of good video capabilities on a smartphone. We just did a video on the Vivo X300 Ultra, and in that video, we talked about how Vivo is trying to improve their video game on their Ultra. The Find X9 Ultra is no different. This phone can shoot 4K 60 Dolby Vision on all cameras, including the selfie camera. It can even do 4K 130 FPS with Dolby Vision or 8K 30 FPS. It can shoot in OLOG 2, and while shooting, you can even preview your LUT in real time. And if you're really into shooting video with your phone, there's also a cinema kit for the X9 Ultra. A big question I get from you guys when I get these Ultra phones to test out is how does it stack when it comes to concert or gig scenarios? So I tested that out for you guys. I took this phone on a night out with some of my favorite bands, and here are the photos and videos I took. I gotta say, this year I'm really impressed with the OPPO Find X9 Ultra. In terms of just hardware, the cameras on the OPPO Find X9 Ultra is the best I've gotten my hands on. So obviously, it's no surprise that I'm excited to test these out. I can't wait to take this out on a vlog test, honestly. But not only does this phone have great hardware, it's also so well designed. Now, of course, this is just my first look, and like I said, I cannot wait to test out the cameras on this. So let me know what you'd see me want to test out. If you want a camera vlog test first, a social media test, comment down below. That's it for this video. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's Isa Does _ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Till next time.